While still in Osaka, we caught up with a gentleman, young gentleman for that matter, who is a student at Chainama School of Health Sciences right here. And his name is Moses Mushika, who is under the sponsorship of the Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board. Now, this is interesting. Let's hear what Moses has to say and how he ended up being under the sponsorship of the Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board. Moses, how are you?
I'm okay now.
Fine, thank you. Thank you very much for just taking time off your busy schedule. I know you're supposed to be with books right now. All right, first things first, Moses, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name's Moses Mushika from Oman, so that is Wapra province. Yeah, and I worked for AfriSec Management, and my job description there, we're just escorting copper from Chilabombo up to South Africa, that's Johannesburg. Yeah, that was from 2009 up to 2010 July. And in the year of 2010 July, I was involved in a road accident while on our way to South Africa. Yeah, it happened around 23:45 hours. That was in Zimbabwe. Yeah, and then later on, after the accident, the Workers' Compensation decided to pay for I was taken from Zimbabwe up to Lusaka, that's Italian hospital, that's where my operation was done.
Okay.
Yeah, because I sustained an injury of a right femur fracture.
Okay.
Yeah, then after the medicals, after the operation was done at Lusaka, Italian hospital, the Workers' Compensation decided to register me as in their pensioner.
Okay.
Yeah. Then from there, as years went on, in January 2012, I decided to apply for commutation. And commutation, I was told that I'll be given a lump sum fee, meaning I was supposed to close the account from Workers' Compensation. I didn't want to be getting the instrument pensions, but I just wanted them to give me a lump sum so that because I wanted to do some business project, of which when I submitted my application, they told me that no, we can't give you the lump sum fee, because when we give you this money, maybe we just misuse the money. So if you are willing to go back to school and looking at your age, you can go back to school, and then we can take up the responsibility of paying for your tuition fees.
Okay.
And that time, I already had an acceptance letter from Chainama College of Health Sciences under Clinical Medicine Department. So I was told to submit the acceptance letter and all the requirements, and I did according to what they advised me.
Okay.
Until in July 2012, they paid for my tuition fees, and here I am. I'm in my final year, because I'll be finishing this year in June. Okay. That's when I'll be sitting for my final exam.
Okay. All right. So basically, from your medical bills, from the time that you were in Zimbabwe until the time that you came to the Italian hospital, so that was at which point did Workers' Compensation come in and take over the responsibility to say this is going to be done by them?
Okay, the Workers' Compensation, they came in the time I was supposed to go for the second operation. Okay. Because the operation was what was involved in the operation that I underwent. Now they had to put they are what we call kernel twins. Okay. Yeah, just to make sure that they hold the bones together. Yeah. Okay. So during that time, the first operation is the company who paid for me. Okay. And then later on, the company decided to register me to Workers' Compensation. Okay. Because I'm sure you know these companies, the qualification and the subscription that they pay to Workers' Compensation. Okay. So under that act, they decided to push everything for me until the Workers' Compensation confirmed that I'm now under their responsibility.
Okay. All right. So how does it feel now, knowing that you were working and then that happened to you, and then workers' compensation came in, they helped you with the medicals, and then gave you the idea of going back to school, and which you already had in mind, and that they've sponsored you to school right now. How does that make you feel?
Now, I'm feeling at least okay. Yeah, I can't complain because I know that just after this period, I'm going to be a better person now.
Okay.
Because even as I'm talking to you, just recently we went for our 6 months practical. I was sent to Northern Province, that's Mbara General Hospital.
Okay.
And from there, I've been recommended, they want me to go back there now for permanent work.
To go and work there?
Yeah, to
Wow,
go and work there as a
interesting.
clinical officer.
Okay.
And that means even if the final results won't be ready, I'm supposed to
You still go back and
yeah,
work
I'll still
in
go
whilst
back
you're
and-
waiting for your results.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, any plans of upgrading? I mean, from here once you're done with your course in clinical medicine?
Of course, I'm planning to advance myself. Of course, even the initial place, just the time I finished school, I wanted to do medicine. I even applied at University of Zambia. Now the bursary issue was something, yeah, was a problem. So from that time, I decided to apply at China because I know that when I do clinical medicine, that's a diploma, then it will be very easy for me to advance into a degree medicine in general.
Okay.
So when I work for 2 years, automatically I'm planning to go back to school.
Okay.
In short, I'll apply to be at Ridgeway campus doing general medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of being a better person, are you married?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Do you have any brothers and sisters, any kids?
I've got brothers, about 4 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're the number what?
Me, I'm the last born.
Okay, interesting. Okay, no kids are...
I don't have a kid.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, it's
I'm
interesting.
just a single person ready to mingle.
Okay,
Free to mingle.
now, what word of advice would you give, to employers who are not registered with workers' compensation?
The word of advice I can give them is, in short, I can advise the employers to make sure that they do the right things following the labor laws. Yeah, because when you consider the Labor Law Act, you find that each company or the employers are supposed to affiliate to workers' compensation to make sure that they cover for their employees.
Okay.
Yeah. And by that, it means that their workers or their employees are insured to workers' compensation, of which, if anything happens, then the workers' compensation can come in to make sure that they help those people depending on the disabilities that they attain.
That they have.
Yeah.
Okay. Any words of appeal as we wind up this short interview? Anything that you would want to say?
Okay, my word of appeal is going to the workers' compensation. Just want to recommend them for the work they are doing, and to just encourage them to make sure they continue.
Okay.
Yeah, they continue to help even those people with the disabilities, because in our country there are a lot of people with disabilities. Some they can't even manage to go to school, but they have finished their secondary level.
Okay.
So those people are supposed to be considered.
Okay. All right. Moses, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure chatting with you and
Thank you
meeting
very
you.
much. I'm also
Yeah. Hope one day we'll meet in that hospital
Yeah,
and you can
meet.
attend. All right. That was Moses Mwape Mushika right here at Chainama College of Health Sciences, studying. Actually, he's actually completing his course. And from here, we'll be talking to a clinical officer for the effect. Thanks very much to Workers' Compensation Fund Control Robert, who took up his burden right from the accident, the time that he had an accident, up to the time that he enrolled in school. and now he's about to finish his school. Keep watching as we continue talking and bringing to you so many people that have testimonies as regards to the works of the Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board.